In this video, you're going to learn this Amazon FBA wholesale sourcing machine. This machine that you can install into your business, whether you are just getting started or you want to take your business to the next level. This machine, once installed, you taking massive action every single day, whether it's you or with your team, this can continuously work for you and pump out potential brand new profitable wholesale products that you can take your business off the ground or to that next level. No intros here, let's get started. This Amazon FBA wholesale sourcing machine is all based on a fundamental core belief for me that I believe that all businesses at scale have to work fundamentally on systems, okay? Systems. You as the business owner, whether you're just getting started and you've got every single hat on in the business, that's fine. We all start there. But over the long term, depending on what your goal is, whether you are wanting if you want to do this just part-time, you want to be a solopreneur, that's fine. If you want to be an entrepreneur, a business owner, if you want to build a team, a system around this, then this is going to be a blueprint. This is going to be a sourcing machine that you can copy and it can guarantee you products at the other end. Simple, very, very powerful. Let's go. So this is all to do with this sourcing blueprint. It's a machine, okay? What's the goal here? The goal is for us to have winning products. You want winners. Winners at the end of this, where winners that you can place orders with your wholesale suppliers of products that you know if you was to ship to Amazon, they're going to be profitable for you. They're going to be selling for you, okay? Not only that, hopefully they'll also be replenishable products for you. So you can replenish month on month, quarter after quarter, year on year, continue to build that relationship with your suppliers. Now, when it comes to this machine, this blueprint, what if we were able to draw this out, that the more you put in the top, the more winners fall out the bottom? Like a funnel. The more you put in at the top, then the more winners will, just through numbers, just the byproduct of the amount of work that goes into the top, you're gonna have some winners at the bottom, okay? So let's build this out and then let's do some maths just to guarantee this for you. We're gonna go into the systems, the building of every single level, okay? So we're talking wholesale. So the first step in these 5 steps, the first step, ultimately, there's no way around it. You've got to find your wholesale suppliers, okay? The first step here, number 1, is you want to find suppliers. Now, I have a video that goes in depth about finding suppliers, but let's just cover some of the things that you could do, whether it's you or you're setting tasks for your team to do this. You want to find wholesale suppliers. So how can we do that? You can find suppliers in multiple ways. You can go onto Google, right? You could go onto Google, you could search different keywords that you're actually looking for suppliers, whether it is you want to look for general wholesale suppliers, whether you want to have a specific category of suppliers, whether that is a grocery supplier, whether it's a toys and games supplier, whether it's a home and kitchen supplier. It doesn't matter what type of supplier. You can go on Google, you could search different keywords to find suppliers. There will be tens, hundreds, thousands of suppliers just on Google alone. Now, of course, every single one of those suppliers are all going to be different quality, right? But this, through the basic of this is a machine, this is going to guarantee you winners at the end. This is a volume game. The more suppliers that you can find, every single supplier, you can create a Google sheet. You could literally have yourself or a team member every single day. All they're doing is finding suppliers. They're doing that through Google. They're going to trade shows in terms of the trade show websites, going on who's going to be an exhibitor there. You're going to go through the catalogs of the different suppliers that are going to be at that trade show. Whether you are looking on the likes of LinkedIn, finding suppliers, whether you are around your own city, your own town, look at your local corner shops, look at their suppliers. Everywhere you look, if you are looking for suppliers, you will see lorries going past on the street the next time you travel to work, right? They're everywhere. All you can find them. You can be as resourceful, you can be as ninja-like as you like to find suppliers, right? If I said to you, tomorrow, you will find and you will create a list of 100 suppliers. Forget about whether they're good suppliers or not at this point. If I was to say to you, tomorrow, you will sit down, you will spend 4 hours. This is do or die. If after 4 hours you must have 100 suppliers, then if it's an absolute make or break must, you will find suppliers. You'll be as resourceful as it needs to be. You'll be throughout Google, you'll be throughout the LinkedIn, you'll be looking around, you'll be going to different local shops, you'll be looking for anything as you're walking through shops and people are putting, they've got their pallet there and they're restocking shelves. You'll be looking like a ninja, trying to find names, trying to find contact details, anything that you possibly can find to name a supplier, okay? It would just be a done deal if it was a make or break for you. So you could literally have a team member, all they're doing, finding suppliers, finding suppliers, finding suppliers, whether it's on page 1 or page 15 on Google. Doesn't matter whether you're going through catalogs after catalogs, if you're going to trade shows after trade shows, you will find suppliers, okay? The goal here, step 1, is have a system in place where you're just finding suppliers, finding suppliers, finding suppliers, okay? Once you've done that, we'll go on to step 2. Step 2, once you've found suppliers, you are then going to request the opening accounts. You're going to find big lists of suppliers, whether it starts at 100, whether every single day you want to find 10, 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000, doesn't matter. However big you want to build this, you're going to find suppliers. And then once you've got the suppliers, you've got either an email address, you've got a phone number, you've got their website, there's maybe a request an account, whatever the case is, you are then going to start requesting the opening of accounts. Okay, now there might be some setting up to do here. There might be some setting up to do. You might need to get your business in order, as in the setup for your business. Something that we covered in like one of the first original videos, a part of this bigger playlist. All you're going to do is all that contact details of all those suppliers, all you're going to do then is you're going to request accounts to be open. You're going to have your story in place. You're going to have what you do, who you are. You may be in a warehouse. You may be one of our partners here at Systemise, where you are shipping to a warehouse, which you can use our photos and our images of our warehouse. You can put it on the website, on your own website. All you're going to do is you're going to open and request as many accounts as you possibly can. Okay? Then, for the accounts that you've opened and you've requested the stock lists, they now give you access to what stock that they're actually selling. You're then going to review those stock lists. You're going to review all the stock lists, okay? There's multiple ways that you can review stock lists. You can either, number 1, you can do this all manually. You can get the stock list, copy and paste every single one. You could automate this through whether that is something like a Scan Unlimited. You can have scans running all the time. You can have one of your virtual team members, your virtual assistants, that are just reviewing stock list after stock list. However you need to do this, whether it's manual, automated, whether it's a team, you then just review all your stock lists all the time, right? And then once you get to number four is then you're going to negotiate potential discounts, okay? There's a number of different ways that you can negotiate and build relationships when you're negotiating discounts. There's a number of ways that I've shared in the past on how you can do this, right? You've got a stock list. You've got their pricing for that stock list for all the stock that they have. But what you can do is you can actually put a number of different columns in there, whether it's a 5% discount, a 10% discount, a 15% discount, and you can have brand new price points, sort of virtual price points that you then can see, okay, what is a potential winner in your business depending on what discount, whether it's a winner, just the normal price, or whether it becomes a winner if you was able to negotiate a 5%, a 10%, a 15% discount, okay? This here, at that point, it gives you the ability to start a conversation, right? Picking up the phone and start a conversation with your wholesale supplier. This could take time. This could be something that doesn't work at first. If you request a 10% discount and they say, no, we can't do that, that's fine. But what you can say, you can put the ball on their court. You can say, look, I could place a £2,000 order, a $2,000 order if you were able to honor this discount, or if you was to honor a bigger discount, I can raise the order amount for you, right? They want to win just as much as you want to win. And if they say, no, that's fine, then you can just say, look, what maybe needs to happen for us to potentially get closer in terms of rewarding these discounts. They might start to say, look, if you order a certain amount, if you were able to be a customer of ours for 6 months, 12 months, whatever the case might be, this is something that you're going to work with and nurture over time, picking up the phone, speaking to your wholesale account manager, right? And at the end of this, there's going to be some winners. Now, let's put this into practice. Let's put this into actual, what I'm going to do here is, let me put number 5 winners. Okay, let's put some numbers on this so you can see what this sourcing blueprint, this machine, if you was to put volume in the top of this, how does it filter through, right? I'm just going to give you just a made up scenario. Let's say, for example, you were to find 1,000 suppliers, okay? 1,000 suppliers. Now, 1,000 suppliers, if you was to spend days, weeks, going through every single supplier, just making the biggest list that you can possibly make, whether it's you, your team, the biggest list of all suppliers that you can find, whether it's specialist suppliers, whether it's like pets wholesalers, whether it is general wholesalers, whether that is sports wholesalers, it doesn't matter. As many suppliers as you possibly can, 1,000. You then start to request the opening of those accounts. Now, are you going to get 100% accounts opened? Maybe so, or maybe not, right? The likelihood, the chances are it's probably not going to be likely. There's going to be many, many different reasons for why you might not be able to open the account. Maybe they're not opening accounts right now. Maybe you're not the type of business that they're looking for. Maybe they've got a bit more of a criteria. Maybe it's through recommendations only or referrals only. Maybe, whatever the case might be, you may find that you've only got, let's say, for example, 400 accounts that you've been able to open, right? Of those 400 accounts, now think about it, you could, for example, you could find they might give you Excel sheets, or it might be a web form based stock list, right? all you're going to do is you're going to go through as many those stocks as possible. Now, out of those 400, that might actually open you up to, I don't know, it could be literally 40,000, right? 40,000 different products. 40,000 different products. You could have stock lists that's got thousands of products in them. And now that's a lot of stock lists that you've got to review. You, your team, there's a lot of data processing, there's a lot of reviewing, there's a lot of checking, right? But that could open you up to 40,000 potential products. Now the discounts, in terms of the negotiation of discounts, out of those 400, you may find only 10% might actually be open up to a potential discount, right? Out of those 400, you might only get 40 of them, let's say 10% that you negotiate a discount. You're going to learn, this is through practice. You're going to try how to negotiate once and it's not going to work. So you're going to change your approach and you're going to try something else, another angle, and it might not work. You're going to keep learning this, right? Over time, you're going to keep learning. On the phone, you're going to you're going to go through every single communication you possibly can, whether it's through email, whether it's through on the phone, whether you want to go visit, no matter what, you're going to do as much as you possibly can you're reviewing a load of stock lists. You're going to check out if you can get those discounts. Maybe 10% of them give you discounts, but out of 40,000 products, what are the chances at getting some winners? What if there was 1% winners? What if it was 0.1% winners, right? All of a sudden, out of 40,000 products, you could have 40 winners. It's a numbers game. It's a volume game, right? The more you put in at the top, the more that this is going to filter through to the ultimate reward that you're after, right? It's a number, it's a volume game. The more suppliers that you try to find, the more likelihood you're going to be opening accounts. The more accounts that you're opening, the more stock lists that you're going to have. The more stock lists that you have, the more discount negotiations that you're going to make with your accounts. The more negotiation that you do, the more reviewing that you do, the more likelihood you're going to find some winners at the bottom of this. This is a machine that if you set up every single day, if you have a team member or yourself finding suppliers, giving you the start of the machine, the start of the system, suppliers, then you're going to be requesting accounts. Then you're going to start reviewing products and reviewing products and reviewing products. You're going to start going, how's this discount? Does this discount work for you? Does this discount work for you? Does this work? Does that work? No. Yes. Okay, great. And you're going to have winners at the end of this. Now, what tends to happen is somebody will say, I can't do wholesale, I can't find any winners. So then the question is, well, how many suppliers have you found? I found 5. Okay, well, how many accounts did you open? I was only able to open 1. Okay, how many stock lists did you review there? It only had 2,000 products. No, I wasn't able to get any discounts whatsoever. No, I found no winners with this supplier. Right? This is what I don't want you to do. I want you to go, this is volume, right? This is a volume game. From this type of machine, right? This blueprint, this is volume. If you put more in at the top, it will filter out at the bottom and you will guarantee to have winners. I haven't come across anybody that I've had the pleasure of working with, talking to, I haven't had anybody that once they've gone through this process, I found 500 suppliers. I was able to open 200 accounts. I went through stock lists day after day after day, mind-numbingly going through stock list, and then I found a diamond in the rough. I found 2 winners. I found 3 winners. I found 10 winners. I found 15 winners. Now all of a sudden, I've now got a supplier. I've got a supplier that I've got a mobile number for, that I can communicate with, that I can talk on the phone. He's coming to visit the warehouse. I can go through new stock lists. I can, if there's any clearance, if there's any discounts, he's going to send me them first. He's going to let me know if there's new lines. I'm going to be saying to him, look, I'm looking for this product. Can you get hold of that product? This, if you was to pick this up and install into your team, if you was to pick this up and you was to say to your team, gather a team meeting, emergency meeting team, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go volume. I would like you, Kieran, right? We're going to find suppliers all day. I just want supplier, 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 supplier. Okay? Thank you very much, Kieran. Every single day, you're now going to pass that on to Susan. Susan, I just want you to call, open accounts, open accounts, open accounts. Okay, fantastic. We've got Susan, how many accounts we've got open? We've got 300 accounts. Amazing. Right, Daniel, we're now going to review. We're going to review, stock list after stock list after stock list, scan, 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 scan. Okay. Who's my best negotiator? Who's my best communicator? Gareth, I need discounts here. How many discounts can you get? Get on the phone. What doesn't work? Start creating scripts. What can you use? What can you not use? Okay, discount. Winners, guys, we're placing orders. We are building our wholesale sourcing machine, and every single day, like clockwork, we're going to keep pumping in at the top, and we're going to keep having winners come out the bottom. This is one example of a sourcing machine that you could set up. Now, you've got a choice to make, right? You've got a choice to make. Do you go down this path? Or are you ready to really take your business to new heights? Are you going to go down this path? Your choice, right? I just wanted to share with you, and if you're really serious about this, and I know you are, you wouldn't be here at this point of the video if you wasn't. This takes work. This takes hard work. This takes sacrifice. It takes blood, sweat, and massive action tears. Everything that I talk about is all to do with developing systems and taking massive action every single day. There is no shortcut here. There is no, I wish I could just click my fingers, there you go, you've got winners. But you've got some work to do, right? There's a hell of a lot of work to do, but you can set this up. You can do this every single day. You find suppliers every day. You could be reaching and opening accounts every day. You could be reviewing stock lists every day. You could negotiate discounts every day. And you could be ultimately placing orders for your winners every day. My name's Kev, inspiring you every single day to keep taking massive action. Please let me know down below, what's your results been with this? What's your thoughts been? How many accounts, how many suppliers have you found? Do you want to share some metrics or anything with me? I know I've been working with our mastermind and see some really interesting numbers from this perspective. And I've seen this time and time and time again to be working. And let me know, how many suppliers are you finding? How many accounts are you opening? How many stock lists are you reviewing? How many discounts are you able to negotiate? How many winners are you finding? Send us some KPIs, some metrics down below. Love to see what you're up to. My name's Kev, inspiring you every single day to keep taking massive action in your wholesale business. Got any questions whatsoever, comment down below. I'm here to support. You can have more resources down below. And as always, inspiring you every single day to keep taking massive action. Bye-bye.